Hey everyone, I wanted to have a heart-to-heart with you, and I wanted to get out my cupboard, and I wanted to have a bath, so I thought I'd put all three of the activities together as one activity. Now, I've got the bubbles so I can obscure the nips from view. No remote viewing, otherwise you will be sadly disappointed. I am going to be fiddling with my hair, but I'm going to be talking to you at the same time, because this heart-to-heart is a long time coming. However, I didn't really want to revisit the past as such. However, in order to help as many people as I can, I need to reach out to others in a relatable way rather than in a way that's less than myself. I can't do that unless I get rid of all of the old past stuff. If my nipple hasn't distracted you by now, my eyes are up here. Thank you for being here. I love you. I know this isn't conventional. I know this isn't something you see. However, if you're drawn here, there's a reason you're drawn here. If I am to be open and transparent with you, then I need to be honest and open and transparent about my past as well. I'm one of a big family. I have many, many, many brothers and sisters, some of whom are or have transitioned into the non-physical, and some of us are still physical. We are, or we were, the poor people in the street, and people let us know that we were the poor people of the street. We had a couple of good friends out there, like old neighbours and stuff. They were really friendly, really loving towards us. Some are still obsessed with the idea of having to know things and being nosy, so there's some of that still out there. For example, my parents, they were recently made homeless. The neighbour they used to live next door to, she still goes up onto the property and looks through the letterbox. That kind of weird watching you behaviour. But she's a 50-year-old single woman with 30-year-old children, and they all still live with her. So they're a bit Matrix negative, if you like. They don't really have much regard for other people's privacy. You can see that a lot on a collective level, given what the social networks do. I'm sure many of the games and other companies also do it. There's no hiding anything anymore. I mean, we're supposed to be turning into a telepathic community. So in order to be able to go from old Matrix way of living to the more telepathic, unified community, there has to be more opening up, there has to be more honesty, there has to be more transparency. Now that's partly why I'm in the bath now, because let's face it, I have a physical body at the moment. I'm happy with my physical body. I am ex-bulimic. However, I've been anorexic. I've also been obese. So I've been the full range of weight sizes, I suppose. I was the fat one, the smart one, the kind of, I wasn't popular. I was, from a young age, in a world of my own anyway. I'm not going to say that I had my upbringing differently, because let's face it, me and my siblings were all put through certain things with my father. And yet now, in his time of need and my mum's time of need, I'm being there for them, because it's the thing that you do. You don't, when you find out about certain things, spiritually speaking, you can't hold on to the old past way of thinking and the way of doing things. I think the process between being that fat, shy teenager who really didn't fit in anywhere, I became super confident, and I was doing the whole, oh, I'm a model, I'm a TV personality, I keep going on TV, doing interviews and stuff like that. And my family will tell you that I'm always raving about having been in a music video, because that's the kind of I went from really quiet and no confidence. I was just someone who just wanted to be alone. I didn't want to be around people, and then all of a sudden I was wanting to be in full view of everyone. I became I mean, you can see now I've got my shoulders out, so you could say that that's being exhibitionist as such, but that's not the intention of this. My intention is to just have a heart to heart with you. It's not easy to relive memories where you've felt so crappy. Like, once I found out how I could cut the experience away from my conscious awareness and just have it somewhere stored as a learning curve that I had to go through to become the person I am today. I mean, I didn't think that when I was being hit. I didn't think that when I was being punished. I didn't think about that when I was being slapped or kicked or punched. I didn't think about that. I just thought, oh my gosh, how can people be this way with other people, especially their own family? Now, with school, because of being the kind of guy, I suppose I did attract it, and that's also hard to revisit. The idea that I've attracted each and every single one of those beatings. Every single time that I have feared for my life, I've attracted that. And that's why I don't revisit any of the past stuff, because I've cut it away now. I don't need to live in that stage anymore. But I also wanted to kind of be open and honest with you about who I am. We were just the regular poor family that 85% of the public probably laugh at and judge. That's the kind of family upbringing I had. Now, what I do with my time mostly now is I'm creating things. I'm writing, I'm making videos, I'm blogging, I'm talking to people online, I'm reading. That takes kind of a backseat. Sometimes I'm cooking or cleaning, or I'm with my mum and dad. I'm trying to help my mum and my partner through their spiritual awakening. My dad is a total 100% non-believer. I can sit there and talk for hours and there's just no interest whatsoever. His first instinct, even after all of this that we've already been through, was to commit suicide and take my mum with him. So that's why I need to keep, at the moment, a very close eye on my mum and close watch on how she is, how she's feeling, because she's already lost all of us kids. We got taken into the care system. So even after she lost the kids, then they took her house, and the neighbours are still trying to poke their nose in. Not all of them, just this one person who lived next door to mum. But with all of that taken into account, I just wanted to kind of open up a little bit, give you a bit of my background information. I always love to learn. I can't say that I always like to help people, because that's not that. You can tell from the kind of past that I've had, that's not been the case. I felt very betrayed, very left on my own, kind of alienated from the rest of the public. Even my own family, I didn't relate to any of them. I have to explain to them now, like, I don't know what it is that I know. It's just I know that I'm not from the same place as what the rest of them are. And again, it comes down to kind of, oh, well, maybe you're just being overconfident, maybe you're thinking too much of yourself, maybe you're thinking highly of yourself, and I suppose if I'm not going to, then who else would have? Give me a second, I just need to... I'm not cleaning anything, just need to dry my hands. But this is the part 1 of my heart to heart, the background information. Sorry about the nip, although I'm not, because I love being like this, pretty much. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you want to know anything else, please get in touch. I really, really don't mind. I like talking to other people who have perhaps been through similar stories, similar backgrounds, or even you just need somebody to talk to. I know what that is like. Thank you, I love you, and I'll be back in a bit.